Don't quit. Seriously, just don't quit. Keep going. I had lunch with a friend of mine this week, and he was telling me that his wife got into real estate around that 2020, 2021 time period when COVID happened. A lot of people got their license. At first, we saw the market just completely drop off, no transactions for a few months. And then all of a sudden, that real estate market just heated up. So whether you got into real estate in 2020, 2021 or before, you know that during that time period, you did not have to do much and you look like an all-star real estate agent because the market just propped you up. Transactions were happening. You were waking up to leads and clients. It felt great. You were making tons of money. And then all of a sudden, that market ground to a halt. Inflation, higher interest rates, low supply, low demand means very, very few transactions. And so what happened to a lot of those agents, and you might be one of them, is that you saw your volume just completely drop off. I recently saw a statistic that like 74% of real estate agents didn't do a transaction last year in 2024, which is obviously not a good statistic. So anyhow, back to my friend's story. I had lunch with him and he said, hey, my wife got into real estate during that time and she's thinking of quitting. Should she quit? You might be in this position. You might be thinking, I don't have transactions. I don't have leads. I'm not waking up to clients. What do I do? Should I quit? Should I find another job? I'm here to tell you not to do it. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. First of all, if you get value from this channel, please do me a favor and subscribe so you see all my videos. If you get value from this video, hit that like button. So look, I'm going to tell you a quick story of why you should not quit real estate. I think that real estate is the absolute best business and best profession in the world. Let me tell you why. I left a six-figure law job to get into real estate because I saw the potential. And here's the potential. You have no boss. You can do whatever you want every single day. You can wake up whenever you want. You go to bed whenever you want. You can start working whenever, stop working whenever. You also can work with whatever types of clients you want to work with. You want to do luxury, you can do that. If you want to do probate, if you want to do divorce, if you want to work the high end, the low end, any area, any market, you can succeed. But here's the catch. That's the good part of real estate. There's also a bad part of real estate because all of those things that I just mentioned, no job, no schedule, no schedule, no boss, okay, no accountability. While those are good things, there also can be bad things because you don't have a schedule. You don't have anyone telling you what to do. You don't have accountability or coaching or training unless you actively seek it out. So if you're watching this video and you're struggling in real estate, you're not where you want to be, you don't have the number of leads or clients that you want to be, I want to tell you that's okay. You can change all of that right now, today. And I'm making this video from the car because just dropped my son off for football. I got a few minutes to kill and I thought this is on my mind. I just had this lunch and here's exactly what I told my friend that his wife should do. And I'm going to give you this plan right now. Look, number one, I don't care what anyone says, you have to be in the right environment. Okay, environment matters. You have to be in an environment where there's coaching, where there's training, where there's support, where there's things that you can attend, where there's agents showing you exactly how to be successful, right? And you have a couple of different ways you could do that. Number one, you could just hire a coach. You could pay a lot of money and have a coach coaching you all day, every day, once a week, whatever that looks like, okay? You could join a team where they do that for you all the time. Your other option is to join a brokerage or a community that's going to help you do that. Now, look, I've been in real estate for 20 years and I am not going to sugarcoat this. eXp Realty and the fast forward movement where I am right now, where my team is the absolute best business model. I could sugarcoat this and tell you all the different reasons why other things are competitive, but it is the best business model I've ever seen. And I'm going to tell you why. But before I do, if you have interest in this and you want to chat about it, there's a link in the description. You can book a call with me for free to talk about your business and whether partnering with me is right. But check this out. When you partner with us at eXp Realty, here's what you get. You get all the coaching, the training, the software, everything that we do every single day in a supportive community. So you're not alone. So you could jump on a mastermind call. You could jump on a huddle if things aren't going right. Whatever it is you want to do in real estate, I guarantee you we have a master class or a coaching or an academy or something that you could join to get you going. There's a fast cap program that just started. And what this does is it gets people to cap, which means that you're going to earn at least $80,000 in commission in your year in real estate. Now, I know some of you might be saying I make more than that. Great. Fast Cap will get you going. It'll get you rocking. Maybe some of your team members. Okay, there's a reason so many teams and agents are coming over to EXP and Fast Forward. I got other videos on my channel talking about this, so I'm not going to talk too much. But the number one thing, the most important, I think, is being in a community that's going to allow you and support you in what you do. It's getting hot in the car, so let me turn on some AC while I talk to you. All right, so number two is you have to know who your ideal client is. Look, here's the mistake most real estate agents make, is that they try to be all things to all people, right? So you think, hey, I have a license. I'm in Texas. I used to be in California. I have a license. I could sell anywhere I want. I could drive. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to tell you a quick story. When I was a new agent and I had just gotten my license, someone called me and they were about a half hour away. And in Los Angeles at the time, a half hour could be a half hour could be an hour and a half. And they said, we want to buy a property. And I said, sure, and I started driving out and showing them homes. And after about a month of them not buying and me going every weekend and spending all of this time, I was so frustrated. And I was like, hey, I'm not helping the client. I'm not helping myself. And this is just a disaster. So I did one of the best things I've ever done. And that is I referred them to an agent that I knew in that area. And guess what? A couple months later, I got a referral check. The clients were super happy. I wasn't frustrated. And I spent all that new time I had that I had just gotten back getting new clients in the area that I wanted to service. So moral of the story is you have to understand who your ideal client is. That is step number 2. Now for that, I have a link in the description. Download your ideal client avatar worksheet. It's free. You can figure out who your ideal client is so that you know how to prospect or lead generate or attract them into your business. Okay, so that's step 2. Step 3 is you need to create a system that is going to allow those clients to automatically come into your business on demand. Look, I've never been a big believer in prospecting all the time, okay? I think that you're gonna wear yourself out. It's okay for a little bit of time, but if all you're doing all day is prospecting, unless you're very robotic and you have that kind of personality, I don't like it. So the modern way, the new way of attracting clients into your business is to understand who they are and where they are and what they do and what platforms they're on and all this kind of stuff. And then create a system to attract them. Let me give you an example. Let's say I'm in Dallas and let's say I wanted to work Dallas real estate, okay, and luxury real estate. I just did a video on this channel about how I could follow a plan developed by AI, but the core component of my plan, if I wanted to do that, would be to start a YouTube channel focused on Dallas real estate. What does that do? That creates a passive prospecting system for me because people watch those videos, they join my mailing list, they start getting my emails, they start getting everything from me, my alerts, and then they will start working with me. So you have to create a system, all right, that works for you. Some of you it might be YouTube. For some people it might be geographic farming. For some it might be Instagram. Whatever it is, you got to figure out what your main system is for generating clients into your business. And I'm going to bring this back full circle to Fast Forward Movement at EXP, because whatever you want that system to be, we have someone in our group that's doing it at a very high level. I've interviewed some of them on this channel. I had a guy on the channel that has a system for calling his database, grew his business from 10 million to 40 million. I have someone else that does database. I'm interviewing new people that are doing YouTube and all these other cool things. So whatever it is that you want to do, I guarantee you we have it. And what that'll allow you to do is shortcut your way to success in real estate. Because if you stay where you are and you just keep throwing crap up against the wall, you might get there eventually, but you're going to go through a lot of trial and error. You're going to go through a lot of things that don't work. And so what we do here at the Fast Forward Movement EXP, and what I do specifically in my business, is try to help you shortcut that route, shortcut your way to success to get wherever you want to go faster than ever. And so if you want my help, there's a lot of different things that I do in addition to EXP Realty, some coaching and some one-on-one still with some clients, although I don't take on too many new clients unless it's something that really excites me, it really interests me. But we also have a concierge transaction coordination company. So if you're an agent that needs to add leverage to your business, we can help you there. We also staff virtual assistants. We've been working with virtual assistants for over 6 years. So if you need an executive assistant or a social media manager or a video editor or any of these positions, we can help you with that as well. All those links are down in that description below. And I want you to watch this video with the realtor that I just mentioned who grew his business from 10 million to 40 million, because that could be you. And remember my message from the beginning of the video, don't quit.